I want potion. I want potion. I want potion.
Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Scratch Programming Projects for Kids. Today we are going to make Escape the Witch House challenge, where we're going to have to solve some puzzles and escape the witch house. So let's get started. So you can see here that I've already made a backdrop, and I'm also going to go to the backdrops, and I'm going to select another backdrop. So I'm going to go and choose backdrop from here. And for this project, I'm going to choose Witch House right here. And now I want some sprites from this. So I'm going to go to select, and I'm going to select this, and I'm going to control C. So I'm going to copy, and I'm going to go and paint sprite. I'm going to paste. So you can see that I've already made a sprite from the backdrop. I'm going to continue doing that with the other sprites I want. The other sprite I also want is the potion. Before I'm going to get this and the bottles, I'm going to delete this pot. So delete. Now I only have this pot as a sprite. Now I want the potions from here. Since it's all grouped together with the books and the table, I'm going to get this and I'm going to ungroup. And now I'm going to click somewhere outside, somewhere here. If this happens, then I just click on somewhere else, another option. Now you can see that it's a bit ungrouped from the table. Now I only want the potions again. It's grouped again here. So I'm again going to select this and ungroup. Get this, and now I'm going to go to select, and then now I got my sprites. I'm going to do one by one. So first the blue potion. I'm going to copy. Going to paint a sprite and paste. So I've got another sprite. Let me do the same thing for the other ones. I'm also going to delete this. And I'm going to delete this. I'm going to do the same thing with the last bottle. Now I'm going to do for one last thing inside the backdrop. Before that, I'm going to delete. I'm going to do it for the carpet now. Okay, now I've got all of them I'm just going to delete this. Now I've got all of my sprites. Now I'm going to arrange them. And now let's go to code. I'm going to first code for... I'm going to go to backdrops. I'm going to rename this as backdrop 1. Now I'm going to go switch backdrop to backdrop 1. Instead, and that's actually weight, we're going to switch backdrop to only backdrop 1 without any weight. And I'm also going to put some sounds. So I'm going to just delete this sound, get the sound. What sound I want is so it's kind of like suspense. And now I'm going to put play sound movie 2 until done. Now I'm going to go to events, and I'm going to go 1 space key pressed, since it says press the space key to continue. I'm going to go to looks, and I'm going to go to switch backdrop, and I'm only going to switch backdrop to only witch house. Now I'm going to hide all these because this is coming in the way. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go 1 flag clicked, hide. So when we click the flag, it's only going to hide. But when the backdrop switches to witch house, it's going to show. And let's also put the place. So it's 44 minus 35. So let's put this right here to set its location. I'm going to do the same thing with others. So I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put this back. Now the same thing came here and here. I'm going to do the same thing, but its location will be changed. So it's minus 12, 4. Minus 12, 4, and it'll come here. There's nothing here, so I'm also going to take this, and I'm going to put it here. So drag and leave. Let's put it back here. We're going to do the same thing. So minus 4, 2, minus 4, 2. Take it out. Put it for a purple potion. And do the same thing for the script. Now we're going to do for one last one, the carpet. And put the location minus 1, 1. So right here. And last but not least, the carpet. 2, minus 1. 2, minus 1. So now we have done a bit of all of the sprites of the code. Now let's run the bit of the code. Showing. Now everything's here. We press the space key. Now I'm going to stop it right here. And now for the cauldron, I'm going to make 2 more costumes. For one, we're going to click the cauldron. So I'm going to group this, and I'm going to copy. And I'm going to make another costume. And I'm going to paste. Now, the difference between this and this costume is that this is going to be tilted. So I'm going to tilt this a bit right here. Let's move this up. So this is going to be tilted. I'm going to do the same thing, but to the left side. So get this costume 1, group, copy, put it here, make another costume, and paste. And now I'm going to do it for the opposite side. Put it right here. Make sure it's not too tilted. Like this. So now we've got 3 of the costumes. Now I'm going to go to code. And I'm going to go to looks. I'm going to set size. I'm going to put it right under this. I'm just going to lower this a bit. I'm going to put it right under this and this starting code. I'm going to bring this down here. Since I've also got these costumes, I'm going to from the starting of the code, I'm going to get switch costume to costume 1. Now I'm going to go to events. I'm going to go to events, and I'm going to go and get when this sprite clicked. I'm going to go to control, and I'm going to get a repeat loop. I'm going to get a repeat loop. And I'm going to repeat it 3 times. I'm also going to get a wait 1 second. Now I'm going to go to looks, and I'm going to go into switch costume. And I'm going to go and get costume 2. Now, I'm going to go and get a new extension, which is text-to-speech. Now, I'm going to go and get set voice. I'm going to put it inside here. I'm going to go and select this, and now I'm going to choose giant. I'm also going to get the speak hello so I can speak. I'm going to say, I want potion. I want potion. I'm going to repeat this 3 times. I'm going to go to looks again, and I'm going to go and get change color effect by 25. I'm going to put it under here. Now, I'm going to go and get, again, costume. And I'm going to take this out. And I'm going to put this under. I'm going to drag this down here, even this. Now I'm gonna press the green flag. I'm gonna run the code to check if the working of the cauldron is correct.
I want potion. I want potion. I want potion.
The working of this is not right because the costumes is in different places, like this one. So I'm going to go and select this and put it in the right place. Right here. And it has to be the same for the others. Like this. Yeah. Now let's run the code again.
I want potion. I want potion. I want potion.
So now you can see that it's in the right place. So now I'm going to go to events. I'm going to broadcast a message. I'm going to put it under here. I'm going to name it. Drag potions. You might have got the idea of this. It's going to be broadcasted to it's going to be messaged to the potions. So now I'm going to go to the blue potion first. I'm going to go and get when I receive drag potions. Then go to sensing and set mode to draggable. Before that, I'm going to go and I'm going to get draggable mode again, but instead of that, when it's going to be doing its action, I'm going to set draggable mode, not draggable. So when it's doing its action, we're not going to be able to drag this. Now I'm going to do the same thing for the other potions. For this one, it's going to be different because we're going to be dragging this and this is going to be enlarged. So for this, I'm going to go to events and get. It's going to be the same thing when I receive drag potions. So drag mode draggable and the same thing here. Not draggable. Now here, we are going to go to control and we're going to put a wait until touching the cauldron. So that when we drag this, when it receives it and we can drag it, then it's going to wait. It's going to wait since draggable mode is on, it's going to wait until it touches this. So you can drag it and it can touch this. Now, going to events, I'm going to broadcast another message, and I'm going to name this enlarge cauldron. Now, I'm going to go to the looks and going down, I'm going to go and get hide. So when it touches it, it's going to just hide. And it's going to broadcast a message. Now, I'm going to do the same thing for the purple potion. I'm going to go and get events. When I receive drag potions, set draggable mode draggable. And then I'm going to put it here and not draggable. Now, I'm going back to the cauldron. I'm going to go when I receive enlarge cauldron, change change size, going to looks, change size by 10. And now we're going to broadcast another message to the carpet. So I'm going to go to events, broadcast, new message, and I'm going to name it carpet. Now let's run the code.
I want potion. I want potion. I want potion.
So you can see that it only enlarges when we put the green potion inside the cauldron. Now let's go to the carpet. Now I'm going to go and get when I receive carpet. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to drag this so I can get the location right here. Now it's minus 70 and minus 27. So I'm going to go to motion. I'm going to go and put this right under here. Let me put the location back. Now, I'm going to make a secret message right under the carpet. So when it slides, we're going to see a secret message. For that, I'm going to go choose paint a sprite, and I'm going to make one. So I'm going to go to rectangle, filled with white, and with the outline of 8. So I'm going to make it this big, at least this big. Now I'm going to type. And now I'm going to type in black. I'm going to type what okay, let's go to this. What is this word? Go type in lower case. And drag this right here, making it a bit bigger. Actually a bit smaller. Yeah, this big. And now I'm going to write the word. So I'm going to make another type. And that secret word is going to be H20. And I'm going to put this in actually caps lock. Now, let me make it big. And right here. So this is going to be the message. Right, I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to select. I'm going to make this a bit like this. Now, going to code. Now, this is the new, since it's a new sprite, I'm going to go to events, one flag clicked, good looks, hide, and now I'm going to set size to a little number like 20. Putting it a bit down. And I'm going to put this into a smaller number like 5. Now, I'm going to put also go to front layer, but actually the back layer, since it's going to go under the carpet. Now I'm going to go to events, and I'm going to go when I receive carpet. I'm going to go to looks and show. So when it moves, it's going to show. Now let's run the code.
I want potion. I want potion. I want potion.
So you can see here that the little message came in the middle. That's because the location was wrong. So now let's set the location. Let me drag. Let's set the location to 60 minus 117. So let's go to motion and put this under here. Now let's run the code again.
I want potion. I want potion. I want potion.
So you can see here that the little message came in the right place. When the carpet moved, we saw the message, like the message was under the carpet. Now, let's go and continue.